Dead by Daylight is a game that is heavily influenced by perks. As a survivor, what perks you choose can make the difference between life and death, which is why I went out of my way to find the 4 perks with the worst survival rates in this game and try them out for myself to see what it is about these perks that make it so difficult to survive. The data I used to find these perks was via Nightlight, with their perk stats and percentages. And the perks that ended up being the worst to use, if you were looking to live, were No Mither, Breakout, Saboteur, and Head On. The most surprising thing about these 4 perks being the worst to survive with is that none of them are really bad perks. Well, No Mither is, but the other 3 are viable perks to use. So what is it that makes these perks the hardest to escape with? Well, when I was testing that out, I actually got to play a match with other survivors using that similar build. Here were my observations on the problem that running these perks can devolve into. The most simple way to describe it is that this is a very aggressive build. Using perks like this means you are assuming a lot more risk than usual when you play your matches. It also means that you're looking for a lot more situations in which you can help your team get saves, which even though it is good to try and keep the killer from securing hook states, it can lead to a lack of gen pressure as you go out of your way to attempt to help others. Part of what makes a DBD survivor group strong is the well-rounded balance to do everything. You need to maintain gen pressure, save others, reset with heals, and deny hook states when possible. Another aspect that using these perks can lead to is targeting. Not necessarily in a nefarious way by the killer, but in a way that makes the most sense for them. Because if I get a good Sabo hook denial, then it makes the most sense for the killer to slug that survivor and now go after me. This could lead to a bad snowball if other people don't go out of their way to assist the person that's now on the ground, but also if they do go out of their way to help that survivor, you're pulling another survivor away from their gen pressure. The same applies to a lesser degree if I can get a head-on stun in the middle of someone's chase. It helps give them distance, but chances are the killer's going to pivot to me. So in this instance, I need to make sure that I am strong in chases. Overall, what I noticed was that these perks are not necessarily good or bad. In fact, they're all very viable perks and complement other builds greatly. Even No Mither can do a lot of good in an injured build, especially with its built-in Iron Will aspect. But if you use them, just be prepared to be confident in your chases and to make sure you're not pulling too much from the objective aspect of matches in order to get some cheeky saves. Anywho, until next time, peace!